Hi guys, my name is Christine and I'm a dating, relationship and personal development coach. And today I'm talking about when a man stops chasing her, this is why. So if you're a man watching this and you want to understand your own behavior and as to why you're no longer chasing a woman, then this video is for you. And it's also for women out there that want to know why a man may have stopped pursuing her. And let's get straight into my first point, which is sometimes a man will stop chasing a woman if he realizes there's not enough return in his emotional investment towards the woman. So, for example, let's say he feels like he's put in a lot of effort and he feels like the woman isn't putting in as much effort into him, and he feels like he's the one that has to do absolutely everything in terms of arranging dates and meeting up, and maybe he feels like he's the one that's always messaging her. Perhaps he gives her a lot of affection and she doesn't really return it. There's just not enough return to his emotional investment in her. So what he's come to the conclusion of is he's got tired, he's got exhausted, and he's just sort of like, you know what, I'm just gonna stop. I'm not gonna bother anymore because what I'm doing clearly isn't making her like me more. I'm not getting the affection or whatever or the attention what I feel like I deserve because I'm giving all this attention and I'm not getting any back. So he just gets tired of it. And then he stops. He stops chasing her. He stops messaging her. He stops inviting her out on dates. He stops arranging meetups because he just feels like he's done enough and he hasn't got anything back in return. Which is fair enough. It can be very exhausting when you feel like you're the one that's putting in all the effort and you're not really getting anything back. And you feel this way as well, not just with romantic connections, but also with friendships too, or with a job. You know, you could be that you've got a lot of friends and, you know, you feel like you're the one that's always like arranging things to making things happen and you're not getting anything back from your friends. And maybe there's only one friend of yours that really puts in a lot of enthusiasm. And what I would suggest to you is that just put your attention on that friend that does give you a lot of enthusiasm, that does want to hang out and meet up and stuff like that. And how it can sort of be seen in jobs is you might be doing lots of work and you might be doing your job really well and you're not getting any recognition for it, and perhaps you notice other people who, I don't know, who slack off getting more recognition just because they're buddies with the boss. And you know, it can be very frustrating to be in that environment, to be putting in so much effort and not getting much reward for that effort. Okay, so that's why some men stop chasing. Okay, it's simply because they've come to that state of fatigue where they just don't feel like they should bother anymore. So another reason why a man may stop chasing a woman is because he's found a girl that's just better. You know, so let's say he was talking to multiple girls and maybe he went on a few dates with these women, and he just happens to like one better, and therefore because he's putting more attention on the woman he prefers, he's no longer going to put as much attention on that woman he was once chasing because he's now got someone else. He's now got another woman. Perhaps this woman is not only one that he prefers, but one that's also incredibly enthusiastic about him too. So it could be that he's just found a woman that he prefers. And that can be quite a cold, hard truth, but it's just one of those things that does tend to happen, especially when you're dating and you're dating multiple people. These kinds of things do happen. You know, let's say you've got like 3 dates in a month, right? There's going to be one of those people that you go on a date with that you're going to prefer, that you're going to have a preference for, that you're going to like more. Okay. And that's probably what's just happened here. He's just found a woman that he likes better. Okay. And that's just one of those things. It can happen. The best thing to do though is to not take it personally. It's like I said, it's just a preference thing. He just happens to like this other girl more. So just don't take it personally, because I'm sure that just because he prefers another woman over you doesn't mean that you can't find a guy who doesn't feel that way about another woman, who prefers you over all the rest. And I'm sure it's happened to you before in your life. You found a guy, you may not have been interested in him, right? But a guy has been interested in you. And you may not have had that much interest, but he was really interested in you and he was really enthusiastic about you. But I want you to know is that you, and this is the same for any men watching this video as well, you can have your cake and eat it too. You can find someone who you really, really like and they really, really like you as well. But it's just a process of finding that person and meeting enough people to do it. Because what you'll realize is that actually finding love is a mathematical certainty if you just happen to meet enough people. Okay, and you don't have to break the bank as well by going on lots of dates in order to find that person, because you can easily just meet up and go on dates that are very inexpensive, like just going for a drink or just going for a walk around the town and doing some window shopping, getting to know each other, because that's the purpose of a date anyway, to get to know each other. You don't have to spend money to get to know someone. You can just hang out with them. Obviously, if it's someone you've met online, then perhaps you want to meet in a public place, which is why you go to like a cafe or a bar or something, get a drink, or you go around the town, go to a park where there's lots of dog walkers and people about, and children and families, go somewhere like that, and just talk, just chat, because that's the whole point of a day anyway, really. It's not to eat, it's to meet each other and to get to know each other. Okay, so you can do this in a very inexpensive way. You don't have to break your bank account. Okay, but like I said, it is a mathematical certainty, okay, that you will find someone that you really like and they really like you as well, if you just meet enough people, if you just go out on enough dates. It will happen. You've got to trust the process. Okay, so the last thing that I want to talk about today, when a man stops chasing her, this is why. This is another reason, okay? So it could be that he thinks that if he takes a step back, that you'll become more interested. Because sometimes a guy may watch a lot of videos like what I've produced, which is all about when a woman is maybe showing less interest, or perhaps she's backing away a little bit. I often tell men to do the same, to back off and to give her space. And if that woman still likes him but he stopped chasing her and he stopped messaging her as much, if she likes him, then she will reach out to him. Okay, so all that he might be doing is just taking a step back, because he thinks that will make you more interested in him. And clearly, if you've searched up a video like this one, then perhaps it's worked, right? He's waiting for you to do something. He's waiting for you to message, because for whatever reason, he thinks that you've lost interest. And so he's being courteous enough to give you some space. Now, again, this might not be what's happening, but it could be, because also the other reasons might be true. He could have just, felt like he's not getting enough emotional investment and he's tired of you. Or it could be that he's found a better girl. But also it could be that he's just hoping that you're going to do something, that you're going to reach out to him, because he may feel like he's done enough, and he may feel like you need some space. He may feel like he's messed up somewhere, so he's decided to just back off and just see what happens, to see if you'll come back. So if you like him, okay, if you have feelings for him and you feel like he's gone a bit distant, reach out, because it might be that he's doing this to see if you like him, if you still like him, if you're still interested, okay? So just see, wait a week in case he does reach out to you, and then just reach out to him and ask him if he wants to hang out, okay? And if he still likes you, then he'll agree to that. He'll say yes. And if he doesn't, then he may ghost you. You may not hear from him. Or he may, tell you something like, oh, I'm really busy at work, or I'm really busy. If he's saying he's really busy, that's just another way of him saying no. And he's just trying to soften the blow a little bit, okay? But just wait and see. Just give it a week. Don't speak to him for a week, and then just reach out to him and just ask him, when he's free to hang out, and just see what happens, okay? So that's what happened. That's why a man may stop chasing a woman. I hope this was informative to any women out there, and I also hope it was informative to any men out there that may want to understand their own behavior and they haven't been able to articulate why they've decided to stop chasing the woman that they liked, or a woman that they did like. So thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to get in touch with me personally and you'd like coaching with me, and you feel like you need help with a specific situation, then please go to www.christineloveridge.com. Link is in the description of this video, and just click on whichever coaching option works best for you at this current time. And you can always coach yourself, though, if you feel like that's not affordable, by watching more of my videos. You can also read my book totally for free on my website too, my book about attracting the beautiful woman of your dreams. It's informative to both men and women. There's many things in there that you can apply that can create attractive behavior that not only will attract women, but will attract men too, if you're a woman watching this. And you can read it totally for free. Okay, you don't have to sign up for anything. You don't have to log into the website. You can just find it there for free to read on the website. All you have to do is go to the link again in the description, www.christineloveridge.com. Then click on the menu on the website and then go to the book, and it'll take you straight there to the PDF reader. No login, no sign up required. It's just there to read straight away. The only thing you need is an internet connection. That's it. Okay, and of course, if you like the videos, then please comment as well if there's anything else you'd like me to discuss. And, please subscribe as well, because that also really helps me out too. Nearly at 50,000 subscribers. So that would be really great if we could hit that. So, and thank you for all your support, and I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye.